Imagine being just 14 years old, sitting in your bedroom, recording a song for fun, not knowing that within days, the entire world would be listening. That's exactly how it started for Billie Eilish. No big studio, no record label plan, no glamorous launch. Just a quiet girl, a microphone, and a song called Ocean Eyes. And then, everything changed. The internet exploded. Millions of people connected to something they couldn't even explain. It was soft, haunting, emotional, completely different from the loud, polished pop dominating the charts. But Billie wasn't like other stars. While the world was chasing perfection, she was whispering vulnerability. While artists were dressing for attention, she was hiding in oversized clothes. While pop music was about glamour, Billie brought darkness, fear, and honesty. And that's what made her dangerous. Because she didn't follow the rules. She erased them. But fame at that age isn't a dream. It's pressure. It's expectations. It's millions of eyes watching your every move, judging, criticizing, waiting for you to break. Behind the success, there was anxiety. Behind the fame, there was isolation. Behind the image, there was a teenager trying to understand who she really was. People saw the success, but they didn't see the nights she couldn't sleep, the moments she questioned everything, the silent battles with her own mind. And still, she kept going, winning Grammys, breaking records, becoming the voice of a generation. But at what cost? This isn't just the story of fame. This is the story of a girl who changed music forever, while trying not to lose herself in the process. The story of Billie Eilish doesn't begin on a stage. It begins inside a small home in Los Angeles, where creativity wasn't just encouraged, it was a way of life. Born into a family of musicians and actors, Billie grew up surrounded by art, music, and expression. But no one could have predicted how far that creativity would go. As a child, she wasn't chasing fame. She was simply exploring, writing songs, experimenting with sounds, dancing, and expressing emotions most kids her age didn't even understand yet. Her brother, Phineas O'Connell, became her closest collaborator. Together, they created music not for charts, but for themselves. Then came Ocean Eyes. Originally written by Phineas, the song was meant for a dance project. Billie recorded it almost casually, without pressure or expectations. But when it was uploaded online, something unexpected happened. The song went viral. Overnight, Billie Eilish became a name people couldn't ignore. But viral fame isn't always a blessing. At just 14, Billie was thrown into an industry that often consumes young artists. Suddenly, she wasn't just making music, she was becoming a product. Labels were interested. Fans were growing. Expectations were rising. Yet, instead of adapting to the industry, Billie did something rare. She forced the industry to adapt to her. Her debut album, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go?, didn't sound like anything else on the charts. It was dark, minimal, emotional, and deeply personal. Songs whispered instead of shouted. Lyrics explored fear, depression, and identity instead of love and parties. And somehow, it worked. The album became a global phenomenon. Billie didn't just succeed, she dominated. At the Grammy Awards, she made history, winning major categories and proving that authenticity could be more powerful than perfection. But success didn't silence her struggles. In fact, it made them louder. Billie openly spoke about her mental health, something many artists hide. She revealed her battles with depression, anxiety, and the overwhelming pressure of fame. She talked about body image issues, explaining why she wore baggy clothes to protect herself from judgment and objectification. For millions of fans, this honesty was revolutionary. She wasn't pretending to be perfect. She wasn't hiding her pain. She was showing the world that it's okay to not be okay. And that's why people connected with her on a deeper level. But being the voice of a generation comes with its own weight. Every word she said mattered. Every move she made was watched. Every mistake was amplified. There were moments when the pressure felt unbearable. Moments when she questioned if it was all worth it. Moments when she just wanted to be a normal teenager again. Yet, despite everything, Billie continued to evolve. Her music matured. Her voice grew stronger. Her identity became clearer. With projects like Happier Than Ever, she explored fame itself, its toxicity, its illusions, and its emotional cost. The title track became an anthem, starting soft and vulnerable before exploding into raw frustration, symbolizing everything she had been holding inside. Billie wasn't just making music anymore. She was telling the truth, even when it hurt. And that's what made her different. In an industry built on image, she chose reality. In a culture obsessed with perfection, she chose honesty. In a world chasing trends, she created her own lane. Today, Billie Eilish is more than just a pop star. She is a symbol of change, a reminder that you don't have to fit into a mold to succeed. That being different isn't a weakness, it's power. But her story isn't over, because the real challenge isn't reaching the top. It's staying true to yourself once you're there. And for Billie, that's the fight she continues every single day. The story of Billie Eilish isn't just about fame. It's a warning and a lesson at the same time. First, don't lose yourself trying to impress the world. Billie became successful not because she followed trends, but because she stayed different. Most people waste years copying others, trying to fit in. But real success comes when you accept who you are, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. Second, protect your mental health like it's your most valuable asset. Fame, pressure, expectations, these things broke Billie at times. And even if you're not famous, pressure still exists in your life: family expectations, social media, comparisons. If you ignore your mental health, success won't feel like success at all. Third, stop chasing perfection. Billie showed the world that flaws, emotions, and vulnerability are powerful. You don't need to look perfect, act perfect, or live a perfect life. People connect with what's real, not what's fake. Fourth, be careful what you chase. From the outside, fame looks like happiness. But Billie's journey proves that success comes with pressure, loneliness, and constant judgment. So before you chase something, ask yourself, why do I want this? Make sure it's for the right reasons, not just validation. And finally, build something that feels like you. Whether it's your career, your passion, or your identity, don't let the world design it for you. Billie didn't follow the rules, she created her own. And that's exactly why the world had no choice but to listen. If you spend your life trying to be accepted by everyone, you'll end up not knowing who you really are. But if you focus on being yourself, even if it's different, you might just create something the world has never seen before.